The Avengers could fail. Entire realities are collapsing. Timelines are folding. Multiverses are colliding. Every decision from past movies comes back. Some heroes will fight each other. Some heroes will die. One choice will rewrite the MCU timeline. Before we break down the events, like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the full breakdown. Now let's go step by step and see what happens in Avengers Doomsday. Doomsday begins with the multiverse destabilizing. Timelines from different realities collide. Events that never happened in one universe appear in another. Entire cities face simultaneous threats from multiple realities. Doctor Strange detects anomalies but can't contain them alone. Wanda, Loki, and other magic users notice disruptions. Kang manipulates timelines to increase chaos. Forbidden technology, experimental devices, and past Avengers decisions worsen the collapse. Every past mission creates a paradox. Minor mistakes ripple across the multiverse. Civilizations from alternate Earths appear or vanish unpredictably. Realities intersect in ways no one can anticipate. Heroes respond in multiple locations at once. Some try to evacuate civilians. Others attempt to stop the immediate threats. Small battles escalate into larger conflicts across cities, planets, and timelines. Time begins to break. Actions have consequences seconds later in other realities. Messages and warnings arrive too late. Rescue operations fail in unexpected ways. People thought safe are endangered. Energy surges. Portals and dimensional rifts create unpredictable hazards. Villains appear where heroes least expect them. Some allies cannot be reached. Equipment and weapons fail intermittently due to instability. Chaos spreads faster than anyone can contain. Every decision must be calculated across multiple timelines. Some heroes face versions of themselves from alternate realities. Conflicts erupt because of misunderstandings and overlapping missions. The multiverse is fragile. Small actions can trigger catastrophic events. The Avengers realize this is not a normal threat. This is a collapse of reality itself. Survival is uncertain. The first challenge isn't a fight, it's navigating the chaos. Every second counts. And this is just the beginning of Doomsday. The Avengers realize they cannot handle Doomsday together. Strategies conflict immediately. One group wants to reset reality to prevent further collapse. Another wants to save the universe as it is. Leaders argue over priorities. Some heroes question whether sacrifices are worth it. Teams split. One faction focuses on multiverse stabilization. Another focuses on protecting civilians and major cities. Confusion spreads as missions overlap. Orders conflict and coordination breaks down. Minor mistakes in timing create new paradoxes. Heroes face moral dilemmas instantly. Some must abandon objectives to save lives. Some cannot intervene without worsening the collapse. Battles begin across multiple locations at once. Avengers encounter alternate versions of themselves. Conflicts erupt because these versions have different goals. Villains take advantage of the chaos immediately. Some attack directly. Others manipulate heroes against each other. Rescue operations fail. Civilians are caught in crossfire. Communication fails intermittently across timelines. Equipment malfunctions due to temporal instability. Time loops trap heroes in repeating threats. Energy surges destroy parts of the battlefield. Some allies are incapacitated before missions begin. Decisions must be made in seconds with incomplete information. Trust erodes between heroes. Past grudges resurface under pressure. The multiverse responds unpredictably to each action. Every choice has immediate consequences in another reality. Sacrifices are unavoidable. Some heroes act alone to prevent total collapse. Some are forced to betray allies to save civilians or secure timelines. Initial confrontations set the tone. There are no clear winners. Chaos spreads faster than any plan can contain. By the time major battles begin, the Avengers are already reacting to consequences they could not foresee. The first conflicts foreshadow deeper divisions and losses yet to come. The first major battles begin across multiple realities. Heroes clash with alternate versions of themselves. Conflicts are immediate and brutal. Villains exploit confusion at every turn. Some attacks destroy entire city blocks. Civilians are caught in the chaos. Teams that split earlier struggle to regroup. Timing is critical. One delayed move triggers collapses elsewhere. Certain heroes are forced to abandon objectives to save allies. Others act alone to prevent larger disasters. Sacrifices happen quickly. Some deaths are permanent. Alternate versions of heroes sometimes interfere with the main team's plan. Confusion creates temporary betrayals. Miscommunication leads to collateral damage. Kang and other villains manipulate events remotely. One character intentionally misleads the team to secure an advantage. Equipment and weapons fail intermittently due to dimensional instability. Time loops trap some heroes in repeated threats. Energy surges and reality fractures destroy parts of the battlefield. Heroes face moral dilemmas constantly. Should they save civilians or stop a timeline collapse? Some choose the mission, others choose the people. One major character dies unexpectedly, forcing immediate strategy changes. Another betrays allies temporarily to prevent a larger disaster. Battles escalate across cities, planets, and timelines simultaneously. Each victory has consequences elsewhere. Every action is part of a chain reaction. New allies appear at critical moments but cannot turn the tide alone. Villains adapt instantly to heroes' strategies. The multiverse destabilizes faster. Reality fractures spread unpredictably. Some heroes realize they cannot win using conventional methods. Others take extreme measures to survive. By the end of this phase, the battlefield is unrecognizable. Teams are fractured. Objectives shift constantly. Survival depends on rapid decisions, not brute force. This is the moment Doomsday proves it cannot be stopped conventionally. Losses mount. Alliances are tested. The stage is set for the next escalation. The final phase begins. The Avengers converge on the main points of collapse. Multiverses are fully unstable. Time loops, dimensional rifts, and overlapping realities create unpredictable hazards. Heroes face alternate versions of themselves aligned with villains. One team focuses on stabilizing timelines. Another defends civilians and remaining cities. Kang and other villains act simultaneously in multiple locations. Decisions must be immediate. Delays are fatal. Sacrifices continue. Some heroes are trapped or erased. One major choice reshapes the MCU timeline permanently. Some alternate realities collapse entirely. Certain deaths cannot be reversed. Betrayals reveal deeper motives but prevent worse disasters. Communication across timelines is partial and unreliable. Collisions of realities create dangerous overlaps in space, creating chaos in every battlefield. Heroes are forced to improvise constantly. Some weapons and devices work only briefly before failing. Multiversal collapse accelerates with each action. Small successes in one reality create failures in another. Victory is measured in containment, not total defeat. Certain villains are eliminated, others escape to continue manipulating events. By the climax, the Avengers understand the limits of conventional solutions. Some heroes sacrifice themselves to save others or stabilize a timeline. Some alternate versions of heroes return to their realities or disappear entirely. The final battle ends not with a single victory, but with containment and adaptation. The multiverse survives partially, but is fundamentally altered. Civilizations rebuild under new rules. Teams are reorganized. Alliances change permanently. Certain characters are gone. Some roles shift to new heroes. The MCU timeline has a new foundation. Consequences of Doomsday ripple into future stories. Nothing returns to the way it was before. The Avengers survive, but the cost is total. Every decision, every sacrifice reshapes what comes next. The stage is set for a new era in the MCU. Doomsday changed everything. The Avengers survived, but the multiverse is altered. Teams are different, rules are different, some heroes are gone. The MCU timeline has a new foundation. Every decision, every sacrifice will affect the next phase. If you want more breakdowns, theories, and updates on the MCU, like this video and subscribe. Comment your predictions for what happens next. The MCU will never be the same, and we'll cover it all here.